listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone. I'm not dying, I swear. Oh my god. I'm not dying. Oh, that gave me a headache. Instant headache. Holy crap. Oh. Woo. Alright, let me get through the rules and we'll say what's up to everybody and etc. etc. Alright. Pumpkin, ma'am, could you please? Don't swish your tail at me. I'm not picking, ma'am. Ma'am. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? As soon as I said your name, you're like, ooh, attention. Come here. Say hi to everybody. So grumpy face. So grumpy face. Give him that torty stare. Yeah, mama's baby. All right. Now. Badass child. She really is. Pumpkin, you can fit through that. All right. She getting on my nerves. Okay, yeah, rules. Welcome to Zolly Get Trill stream. No racial slurs, isms, phobias, or shaming. No outside drama, personal beefs in the chat. Everyone is welcome. Bam. All right. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start not reading those rules, and if somebody's acting crazy in the chat, then the mods can just send it to them. So if you can, copy and paste that and put that somewhere, because I'm about to the point where I'm kind of overreading them. Alright, so if you didn't see, we dropped podcast number 9 to the public with Redsky. It was a really good conversation, and he and I nerded out over some Elder Scrolls Online and the video he's making. And then episode number 10 went up for members with an honest conversation. That was also a good conversation I had with her. Thank you, Danielle. Oh, I got a headache. This is horrible. What else was I gonna say? Positive thoughts, because I'm going to the doctor on Monday. Let's pray he doesn't put me in the emergency room. Alright? Let's just positive thoughts, okay? Because not everybody has the same religion. So positive thoughts that he don't put me in the emergency room. Because it might happen. Spicy, yes, I love the crab talk. I'm sorry. That character looks like a fucking lobster to me, okay? Because the 2 tentacle, it does not look like a goddamn crab. I don't care what SpongeBob did. So, besides that, I don't think anything extra. I've been trying to push out videos. I made one video, but I didn't like how it turned out. But the good news is, I did learn a little bit more about editing. So that's a good thing. Excuse me. But, yeah, that's about it. Oh, there's no problem, Cindy. We're good. Oh, by the way, the podcast with Redsky was nice and lighthearted. It was. I really enjoyed it. Next week, it's going to be a surprise person. Like, it's going to be a good one. And it's probably going to be me cussing this person out during the whole damn time, because that kind of tends to be our conversations. So, it's supposed to be a good one next week. So, alright, so tonight, editing videos is just forcing yourself to go through the 7 stages of grief. Girl, you're not lying. First time you hear it, you're like, the fuck was I thinking? So, alright, so tonight, we are going over everybody canceling Mr. Beast. It's like the theme right now. And there are, well, the main reason is the Squid Game that he did. Which, by the way, oh, Amber Chick, thank you for the $4.99 with my favorite controller. All he did was the actual games, except for he didn't do the Squid Game at the end.
Is that the
right?
Xylee in my chat
yes,
right now?
Tipster, it is the Xylee in the chat right now.
Hey, Xylee.
Xylee, can you do
He
me a
didn't
favor and
actually
confirm
do
if
the
that's really
story,
you in my
all
chat?
right? The storyline in that show is actually really, really, really good. Really good. Like, I didn't watch it for the longest time, because I was like, everybody's doing it. It's probably something stupid, blah, blah, blah. I watched it the other day. Good series. Really good. Anyway, so he's getting canceled, and from everything from copying and pasting what the Squid Game did to, hey, this rich guy is doing this to get richer, to, I've even heard from several sources about microaggressions against the creator of Squid Game. Okay, so I mean, it's a plethora of reasons. So what we got today is I got Kavos's 12-minute video on the situation. I got the Vice article, and then I have what the creator himself says out of his mouth about it. Yeah, Squid Game was good, Danny. It really was. I'm going to the doctor on Monday. I have an appointment at 1 p.m. So yeah. Alright. Oh. This headache won't go away. Cindy says, let's just say that, once a concept becomes public, it's free to reinterpret and play pretend. How I saw what Mr. Beast does was like a rich boy's glorified version of playing. Okay, well, here's the thing. Remember the series of movies Hunger Games? Alright, does anybody remember the movies Hunger Games? Where they were literally killing kids? And it was about, like, the social complex of all these different people and the different areas and stuff like that. Okay. You know what happened right after Hunger Games? Do you know how many damn Minecraft videos went up because they made their own Hunger Games where you literally killed each other? And after every Hunger Games, they made a damn Minecraft version of it. After each Hunger Game. No damn different. No damn different. I'm going to say it now, and this is what I honestly believe. I think people are hating. No, I think some of what people are saying, not everything, but I think some of what people are saying is because they hate the fact that Mr. Beast has so much damn money. Okay, what annoys me is incoming, lots of text. A lot of PSC produced media want acknowledgement from Hollywood and Western media. The moment that happens, people like Mr. Beast never allow these creators enough time to indulge in the limelight. Like, couldn't that wait? All right, Cindy. Well, we're gonna see what the creator of what he actually said, word for word, what he actually said. So. Alright, so let's get to Kavos' video, and then we're going to go into Vice, and then we're going to go into what the creator. And I keep saying the creator because I cannot say his name correctly, and I am not trying to disrespect him and fuck his name up. Okay? Is it Mr. Beast, the one who gives back to the community and other organizations? Yes. Mr. Beast literally does with his money what we expect rich people to do with their money. Honestly. That's my own personal opinion. Yeah, that's why I call him Kavos. Alright.
Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and please like the video. There's no dislike button anymore, so engagement could be a bit worse, so every like really counts now. Also, winter season, baby. If you're in the market for a new hoodie, I have a whole range of hoodies, links in the description below.
You know, not gonna lie, until I saw this video, I didn't think about that. Because before, a dislike counted as much as a like did, as far as engagement. So now with the dislikes gone, is the engagement off now? Hey, what's up, Tetra? You know what I'm saying?
Camo hoodies. The quality is Squid Game. The video fucking everyone is talking about. I can't go to the bloody bakery without the little behind the desk talking to me about Mr. Beast's fucking Squid Game. When do I go to the bakery? It's without a doubt probably one of the most successful YouTube videos that has ever graced the platform. We do in fact have some stats here from his Twitter account saying Mr. Beast Squid Game is breaking records. Most views in a day, non-music.
And I will say, I think Mr. Beast did a good job with his, what's up, Brianna? With his, set and stuff like that. Better make sure to like this live and leave a comment later, then we'll keep your engagement up. Thank you. Yeah, Sadie, this is one cancellation I didn't see coming either. I was like, huh? Even from the very beginning, I was like, but why? I don't understand.
Trailer rewind, 42.6 million views. Fastest non-music video to reach 100 million views. Most subscribers gained in one day, 1.4 million. Plus, he's on track to beat the record for most subs gained in 30 days, 9.1 million.
Mr. Beast, if you're out there, can I get some of that 9.1 million? Just like, I don't know, like 50K. Shit, just give me 1,000 of that 9.1. I'm just saying. Just saying, Mr. Beast.
Holy shit, them kind of numbers make me want to get sick. They're truly outrageous numbers that people just can't even comprehend. But with them kind of numbers comes a lot of scrutiny, and Mr. Beast, even before his Squid Game video, has been getting a lot of scrutiny from all sorts of different communities. And I'm here today to talk about it, because I find it pretty fascinating, pretty interesting.
I do too, because they all came together and said, you know what? Fuck Mr. Beast. We are canceling his ass. It's like, holy shit. Danny, behave.
I know it rustles a few people's jimmies, you know, they hear Mr. Beast hate and they get a little bit twitchy. Ooh, can't hate on Mr. Beast. He gives to charity. Can't hate on him. Well, no one's void of criticism. And as we know, people who give to charity, people who donate loads of money, such as maybe Ellen DeGeneres, sometimes they turn out to be the opposite of the thing they're preaching. Now, I'm not saying by no means Mr. Beast is doing that. However, charity does not equal immune from criticism. Always remember that. Let's talk about the Squid Game video first and the first batch of hate that came from that. It all stemmed from this one tweet from this one moron who made a colossally bad take.
And this is the reason why we're going over the Kavos video, because he does show the tweet that is no longer around.
He's deleted his tweet, but he was the punching bag of the internet for a whole day. Everyone was talking about him. This is the tweet in question from @EveryVal. Mr. Beast Squid Game video. 103 million views in 4 days. It took 7 weeks to make. Netflix's Squid Game series. 111 million views in 30 days. It took 10 years to make. More views, less time, fewer gatekeepers. That's the promise of a creator economy.
Okay, let me tell you why I think that tweet was absolutely ridiculous, okay? Wait, why isn't... You know what? I just realized... I don't have... Okay, hold on. Let me get my alert box up. And I was like... Okay, there we go. Alright. Now we're better. Alright. Okay, so let me tell you why this was ridiculous. One, the creator, he had been pitching his story for that amount of time, okay? Great story. I'm telling you, Squid Game was amazing story-based wise. Really, really good. It got me sucked in. All Mr. Beast did was the game. He didn't do the story. He didn't do the acting with it. It was just 456 people doing the games. That's it. You know? What's up, Dr. Cross? That's all it... So that's why it only took him 7 weeks, because 6 out of the 7 damn weeks was building the sets for him. That's it. He wasn't doing the rest of the... Listen, the show Squid Game is much more than the actual game. There is a huge difference between the show and what Mr. Beast did. Mr. Beast just did the game. He didn't do the story. He didn't have actors. It was him and his bros with 456 people with shit to their chest, so if they got shot, like in the game, it would just explode. Nowhere near. Now, also, I also look at the Squid Game, his Squid Game, and James Charles. Remember, James Charles did a Squid Game too. Other creators have done a Squid Game. I look at them no differently than I do a Let's Play, playing a video game. Because at the end of the day, you're promoting what you're mimicking. And I look at this, we're getting ready to go into it, Dr. Cross. And I look at this as no different as him promoting the show.
Is that the Xylee in my chat right now?
Aw, thank you, Dr. Herb. I appreciate the
Xylee,
two.
can you do me a favor? And
How you
confirm if that's
doing?
really you in my chat?
You know, it only highlights the show, which has a very valid. The show had an awesome message. I'm telling you, I tell everybody, watch the show, and it's not like Guts and Glory where you see like intestines coming out and gross stuff like that. It's just people getting shot. All right, we see that in TV all the time, but the story behind it is what makes Squid Game. It wasn't the actual games; it was the story behind it that made that show. Malcolm, why are you heading out? I mean, if you got something opposite to say, go ahead and say it. So, all right, let's keep going.
I mean, what the fuck is this guy on about? Mr. Beast copied Squid Game. These views would not have ever been possible without the original material. That is like saying someone who makes a Let's Play and it gets tons of views is better than the person who made the actual fucking game. Also, this guy hasn't even taken into account that Netflix is a subscription-based service. There's 111 million viewers who are paying a subscription fee to watch.
Malcolm, did you see what the creator said about the YouTubers doing the Squid Game? I'm just asking. Did you see what the actual creator said, what he said about it?
YouTube is free for everyone. Mr. Beast, as great as his video was, the production level was amazing, had to do fuck all work in terms of storyline, creativity. He literally ripped off.
You would be surprised on what the creator said. And it's going to come after this, after I go through the journal, and then we actually go word for word what he says about the YouTubers doing Squid Games on there. It's interesting to see, Malcolm.
Off all the sets from Squid Game, all the games, and put it in his video. All the creative stuff, everything was done by the original creator, who, ironically, Mr. Beast, like, shouted him out.
No, Danny, that's not what he said at all, actually.
At the last second of his video for like 5 seconds.
Massive shout out to the creator of Squid Game. We took huge inspiration from the show and I genuinely appreciate you.
I actually agree with Kavos there, though. He could have gave him a little bit longer of a shout out. I mean, because the man had been working on it for 10
Is that
freaking
the
years.
Xylee in my chat right now?
Thank you, Crunchy, for the 179.
Can you,
Xylee.
Xylee, can you do me a favor?
Crunchy says Mr. Beast is pure and must be protected. I do agree, though. He could have gave him a better shout out than that. I do agree.
I think he should have gave him way bigger props, to be honest. Now, this dumb fucking tweet aside, thankfully, the whole of the internet agrees. Let's watch this guy get absolutely ripped to shreds and start to see people who are kind of hating on Mr. Beast as well for this video. It's quite interesting. So this guy quoted saying, "That painting you did was awesome. It took ages for you to create, but look how quickly I made a photocopy of your finished painting. I rule." 800 likes plus. Another user saying he didn't have to do costume design, prop design, set design, scripting, storyboarding, lighting, etc. because he's copying hundreds of people's done jobs. Most parody material in comedy has high turnaround because it's copying established concepts. That's been true for decades. Very true. In other news, plagiarism is way faster than original writing and much easier. I mean, I wouldn't call Mr. Beast plagiarism.
I wouldn't call it plagiarism either, because again, he didn't do the story, he didn't have the actors, they just did the games. And Mr. Beast just so happens to have the money and the resources to garner the money, to get the money to recreate the set. Yeah, and exactly, he didn't claim it to be his own idea either, obviously. Yeah.
He clearly knows what he's doing is Squid Game and it's from the show, and that's kind of the actual fun of it. This response blew the fuck up. The Mona Lisa took years to paint, but as a creator, I can photograph it in mere seconds. In which another reply, which also blew up underneath, said, Now, Sean, you're being unfair. You also have to take the time to strip all cultural meaning and significance from it as well. I mean, yeah, Mr. Beast's video is surface level of what Squid Game really is. He's just taken the games, but the funniest thing was, didn't even put the actual Squid Game in it, which was the final one. Now, in the show, it's like a knife fight to the death, so you probably couldn't do that. But Squid Game was an actual childhood game. Mr. Beast probably just didn't know the rules, because instead they just...
Okay, I have to admit, in the show, when they explained the rules, I still didn't get the rules. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for not recreating the actual Squid Game, because I was confused like the 2 times over that they went over that game. Not gonna lie. I was confused. I was hella confused.
Played musical chairs. I mean, just all these tweets rinsing this guy, blowing up. Then you have chose a really bad example. Beast was fast because he was taking on none of the creative risks and instead cashing in on a project where someone else had already drummed up the fan base. And this user makes a great point, saying that he spent more than the budget of a full Squid Game episode.
Okay, we're all gonna go to Cringy's and we're gonna play Squid Game because she knows how to play it. Got you, Cringy. We're all gonna come over. All of us. All 81 of us are gonna come over and we're gonna play Squid Game.
On a 20-minute video that would never succeed without the cultural movement created by the actual show. It's literally using money to leech off others' creative endeavors. There is no merit to that, lol. People are saying that Mr. Beast did it with only $3 million. Squid Game cost X amount. Squid Game is a well-produced, really well-shot, composed, edited piece of media. As good as the sets were, Mr. Beast's video, it still felt like a YouTube video. You couldn't have put that on Netflix and got away with it. I personally, you know, enjoyed it. I didn't cream over it like most creators were like, it's the best video ever. Oh my god. Sorry, as you...
Disavow. Disavow. Exclamation point. Disavow.
YouTube videos goes, it was pretty good. But people also need to realize, yeah, without the actual Squid Game, this would never have been possible, and all the creative aspect was from the original show. But yeah, that was that with the horrible take on Squid Games from that guy. Absolutely set the internet off on one. And there's also a portion on the internet who think Mr. Beast has completely missed the point of Squid Game. Mr. Beast has clearly missed the entire point of the Squid Games. Doesn't this bozo know he's supposed to be killing people? That's what I'm saying.
I think that was the best tweet out of all of them. Period. He didn't go the full mile. He didn't kill people.
Did you not watch the original Squid Game, Mr. Beast? Where was the bloodbath that we were promised? But yeah, before we jump into the next level of hate, let me know what you think about it. There'll be a lot of Mr. Beast simps. And the next group that were hating on Mr. Beast were the vegans. All over Reddit, the vegans were going wild. They were absolutely rinsing Mr.
I'm only going to go through this part briefly because I think this was ridiculous also.
Beast. This thread on Reddit. Mr. Beast giving away 10,000 turkeys thinking he's doing good. Just sad.
Okay, the man gave away 10,000 turkeys to people in need. Now, I understand that some vegans are very militant in how they feel, but he still helped hungry people. Cindy's like the vegans V. Yeah, I mean, okay, let's cancel him for giving out turkeys. Thank you, Bitchy. Please like and subscribe, everyone. Hey, Bitchy. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. All right, so, Vice. Oh, I'm sorry, Vice drives me absolutely insane with this article. I hate this article. All right. Mr. Beast Squid Game rips off is exactly the kind of video YouTube rewards. Again, Hunger Games, where they killed kids, and it was about government control and shit like that. Do you know how many damn Minecraft videos came out redoing the Hunger Games? Where people went in there and you killed each other's characters, and you were literally mimicking, like, the kids that were in the show? I mean, well, Cindy, I know aren't you vegan? So I wasn't trying to, I don't know if most vegans are. I know nice vegans, thank you. I don't know mean vegans, I don't think. I know nice vegans, so. Alright. While the video is popular, it is reductive ripoff of the original, not a triumph of the creator economy. So I guess I'm ripping off when I review people's videos also, because I'm not creating my own original content. I'm just watching somebody's video and giving y'all my, my thoughts on it. YouTuber Mr. Beast takes on Netflix series Squid Game, where real people competed for $456,000. It's a hit with viewers, racking up over 100 million views since it premiered last week. Well-produced facsimile of the show. Only the games, not the actual show. Blah, blah, blah. Famously, Squid Game took over 10 years to actually be produced. Squid Game writer and director, that gentleman's name, I don't want to butcher his name, I don't want to disrespect him, told Korea Times that although he wrote the series 12 years ago, its themes became more relevant as time went on. And yes, it is relevant. The theme of that show is very relevant, very good. But after 12 years, the world has changed into a place where such peculiar, violent survival stories are actually welcome, he said. People commented on how the series is relevant to real life. Sadly, the world has changed in that direction. The series games that participants go crazy over oh my God. The series games that participants go crazy over align with people's desires to hit the jackpot with things like cryptocurrency, real estate, and stocks. So many people have been able to empathize with the story. Good God. It'd be nice if I can learn how to read. In a world as desperate as he describes, it's unsurprising that people in the real world would want to compete in the same games, though non-fatal, for $500,000. In 7 months, YouTuber Mr. Beast painstakingly recreated every set from Squid. It wasn't 7 months, it was 7 weeks. Wow, they didn't even get their timetable right. Inviting 456 people to compete for $456,000. As a feat of production is just not arable, but inviolable on how perfectly Mr. Beast recreated the sets of the show, the game sets, and it's THE, not THS. As a piece of media, it's perverse. How is it perverse? Look, Squid Game became extremely popular. So he made the games. He didn't do the story. I don't get it. This doesn't badly misunderstand the anti-capitalist message of the Squid Games. Is literally recreation of the villain's ultimate desire to watch desperate people compete for money purely for his amusement. In Mr. Beast's version of Squid Game, Marble Game, the YouTuber's research team even paired up best friends in an effort to emulate the tragic stakes of the original show. When the top 6 are asked what they do with the prize money, 2 of them said they would give it to their families. I don't know how that's relevant, but okay. More than just bizarre, Mr. Beast's Squid Game highlights a fundamental problem of YouTube. There is no shortage of people who make original art and put online, but the internet is dominated instead by people who can take advantage of existing properties and fan base. This is a particular problem on YouTube where the people film themselves literally reacting to things or laughing at other people's memes and making a lot of money off of this. The money ain't that great. Thank you. I think somebody just subscribed. This video is no different. It owes debt to his show in every respect. Absolutely, because if it wasn't for the show, he wouldn't have made his YouTube video. Despite being original content from a popular content creator, it's nothing more than a sad retread of someone else's work. There's also an ad spot for a mobile game, Brawl Stars, in the middle of the video. Yeah, that's called having a sponsor. Welcome to YouTube. The fuck? Mr. Beast, fun fact, most of Mr. Beast's video, because of the music he plays in his videos, are demonetized. Remember we learned that from David Dobrik? David Dobrik made his money off of sponsors, not off of YouTube. Because most of his videos would get demonetized. And demonetized means yellow sign, so people with YouTube Premium, he would still get paid over. Just like Mr. Beast. There's also an ad, me and Mr. Beast will also profit from the fruits of the creative labor. Okay. Alright, in this video here, I'm not going to play the video because I will get a copyright claim. It's called YouTuber Squid Game Gets Creator's Stamp of Approval. It's by ET Canada. But I have the transcript right here. This is the creator talking. Just like I said, this is a meal for, it took 12 years to make the show. And I mean, just what happened to me is everything is a miracle. Squid Game might have won a breakthrough series long format in the Gotham Awards last night. But for the creator, it's the fans' creations that are really getting him excited. And they asked him, what do you think of the YouTube gamers out there that are creating their own Squid Games? He says, I watched some of it. I loved it. It helped me to promote the show too. So please, more. I want more people to do it. The creator of Squid Games loves the YouTube renditions of it. He wants them to do more because it promotes his show. So if the creator isn't mad at it, then why should we? If the creator is not mad at Mr. Beast, James Charles, and everyone else who did a Squid Game on YouTube, then why should we be mad? Because that man worked on this project for 12 years and he's happy with it. Exactly, Brianna. If he's not mad, then whatever. Exactly. That's exactly the point. Seriously. Why are we so upset when he's not upset? When he actually enjoys it. And just so y'all can hear it from his own mouth, I am linking this video in the description below. And I'll even link it on Twitter. So you can actually hear him say it for yourself. He wants them to do more. He liked it. A matter of fact, I watched some of it. I loved it. Well, it has nothing to do with the appeal. It's got to do that people are trying to cancel him over him doing Squid Game. When the actual creator who took 12 years to make the story, he loves it. He doesn't have a problem with it. If he doesn't have a problem with it, neither should we. Because I think, if he was mad about it, I would back him up on it, but he's not mad about it. He loves it. He's happy with it. So... I don't see the big deal. Nancy, I haven't had a Mr. Beast burger yet because them shits were kind of expensive, and I was like, no, I'll make my own burger at home, thank you very much. So what do y'all think? I like that Mr. Beast cares about the trees and the seas. It's nice. No, it is nice. It's nice to see somebody put their money towards good causes. That's one thing I like about Mr. Beast. He literally does what we preach that rich people need to do. Literally. Cindy says, can't be mad if he's not mad. Like I said, this is his work. I just get annoyed that the creator did not indulge long enough in his work celebrated. But that's the thing. The way I look at Mr. Beast's video, and I think that's the way the creator looks at it, it was indulged and it was loved. It was loved so much that people were recreating it on YouTube. That's how much it was loved. Cringy says, if Mr. Beast wants to give Asian media a boost in the West, I say bring it. Well, that's, okay. Well, JJ, I think Mr. Beast is in crypto. I don't know if he is or isn't. Malcolm says no comment. No, Malcolm, say your comment. If you got a comment, say it. If you got a comment, say it. Come on now. You know how it is here. If you got an opposite of something to say it. Squid Game was already big. LOL, he just jumped on the hype. There you go. That's true. That's very true. He did. He absolutely did. Don't you think I'm jumping on the hype talking about this? I do the same thing on this channel. I jump on the hype. If everybody's talking about or everybody's starting to rumble about one subject, I jump on here and talk about it. I try to be one of the first, but I always end up, because of life, I always end up being one of the last. But sometimes I'm one of the first. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm lucky. But it's the same shit I do here. I jump on the hype. Come on now, y'all come here and we gossip. Yeah, I want to hear what Malcolm has to say. I'm just wondering if people are only defending Mr. Beast because he's nice, or they really saw no issue with it at all. I saw no issue with it at all. And I definitely, me personally, I saw no issue with it at all. I had the same comment when people were getting on Jeffree Star having a damn yak farm. I hate Jeffree Star. I can't stand Jeffree Star. But when I saw people having a fit about him having a yak farm, I was like, what the hell? Excuse me? What? So what? I saw no problem with it. The way I looked at it, he saw something that was very popular and he recreated it. Mr. Beast is one of those few YouTubers that had the money to do it, or had the resources to gain money to do it. I didn't see a problem with it from get-go. I didn't see a problem with it when he said he was going to do it. You know? Brianna says, it's probably a bit of both. I don't see an issue, but people may be going to bat for him because he's nice when they wouldn't care to comment otherwise. That's a possibility. I mean, I'm pretty sure, people are doing it maybe because they think he's nice. Me personally, I didn't give a shit from the jump. Yaks are cute, Slippery Noodle. Just saying. Yaks are super cute, and I want a yak farm now. I want alpacas and yaks, and they're going to be best friends. And I'm going to have a llama that's going to be my herding llama and protects them. I already have it all planned out. I'm having yaks, and I'm having alpacas and a couple of llamas that will herd them and protect them. And my yaks and alpacas are going to be best friends. But what I'm saying is, people are going to shield and sword so hard only for Mr. Beast's sake. Why would they have the same injury when someone like Jake Paul could have done it? If Jake Paul would have done this, I wouldn't have been mad at Jake Paul for doing this either, and I can't stand Jake Paul. I don't like James Charles. James Charles did a Squid Game rendition of his own, and I didn't hate on it either. Honestly. Jake Paul could have done this, and I wouldn't have got mad. Honestly, for me, I can always talk for myself because I know how some people, it depends on the person, whether they get mad or not. And I think that's where you're going with it, Malcolm, which I understand. I do understand that. But for me personally, I honestly do not give a shit. Dr. Cross says all those animals spit. Well, I spit too. I'll spit right back at them. Don't be getting on me about my... Charlie. Dr. Cross is shading you in the chat. I just want to let you know. Charlie's not too happy with you, Dr. Cross. I just want to let you know. Charlie is not happy with you, Dr. Cross. Yeah, I wouldn't have been mad at anyone who did this. Honestly. But some people would have been mad at Jake Paul just because it was Jake Paul doing it. That's for damn sure. Just like some people got mad that Mr. Beast did this just because it was Mr. Beast. Some people are standing Mr. Beast to do it just because they stand Mr. Beast. Me, I don't really watch Mr. Beast content. As soon as I heard he was doing it, I was like, okay, well, Mr. Beast is doing his thing. You know? Sleepy Lil Becca says, you could also argue that's why people are trying to have a go at him because of who he is in an attempt to attack his character. Yeah, it does go both ways. It does go both ways. Alpacas spit too, Dr. Cross, I believe. I believe alpacas spit also. Oh no, cringy. My llama over here, his name is Charlie. Thank you, Jedi. So this live wasn't very long. I mean, because it's honestly, it was straightforward. I mean, to me, this is straightforward. If he has no problem with it, if the creator has no problem with his work that took him 12 years to make, and honestly, I'm glad it took him 12 years to make because I think that story is more relevant today than it would have been 12 years ago. Honestly. I really believe that. I think the story is more relevant today than it would have been 12 years ago. For real. And I think he did an amazing job, and I everybody should watch it. It's a really good story. Very good story. And I can't wait for season 2. I really can't. All right, any other questions, concerns, or anything like that? Yeah, Amber, it was really good. All right, Nancy, you have a good night. Yes, please like and subscribe. And I don't see anything else coming up. I wouldn't have been as big 12 years ago. More people are still or anti-cap. Yes, Slippery Noodle. Very good point. Very, very good point. Can we make Charlie fan art? Why are you asking me that? Y'all would need to ask Charlie that. Oh, wait. Charlie as in that Charlie? Well, yeah. If you want to make that Charlie, yeah. If you want to make cringy, absolutely. honestly, I hope season 2 of the show lives up to the hype at this point, because we have seen multiple times where the sequel just lets people down. And Malcolm, you ain't wrong. I hope the second season doesn't let me down. Okay, because I'm really excited for the second season, and I hope it's just as good as the first. And how the first season ended, I can only imagine. Please, I hope they don't screw it up. I hope it's good. I so hope it's good. I hope it's good. Too many Charlies today. All right, guys. Well, I am going to get out of here. Make fan art of me, Charlie, with an I, with Charlie. Oh, yeah. Make fan art with Cringy and Charlie together. Cringy riding on Charlie like a spectacled being going through the night. How do you know it's getting a season 2? The way it ended in season 1. I can't remember if they've confirmed it or not. I hope they do confirm it soon, though. I would love to see season 2. I'm not going to lie. All right, guys. I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a good night. And remember, keep it real. And don't forget to watch the Redski interview I did. Members, y'all have one from an honest conversation. Next week is going to be a really cool one. I'm excited to do that. It's probably going to be me cussing that person out during the whole time, most likely. And yeah, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I don't know what we're talking about yet. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all. Peace out.